Yes, that's me and my king walking through an airport. So we decided to take the big leap and pack all of our bags and leave San Diego to travel the world. Hey y'all, we are going to be in our next destination in exactly a week on the 15th. I'm so excited. Now I'm getting ready. It's gonna be so busy within these days. Tomorrow I'm gonna be going to the East Coast. Gotta pack a bag, to have everything in the luggage. It is a mess, gotta clean, gotta get a storage unit. We're gonna get a lot of things done. We are going to be going to a picnic. We want to spend the last days in San Diego actually exploring it. We're so comfortable in this cozy view and comfortable view, but comfort is the enemy of growth. But now we're going to savor these last moments in San Diego and really take in the environment, you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a really bittersweet goodbye for both of us. San Diego, I recommend to anybody. I think San Diego is a very, very, very hidden gem. The fact that we're leaving is like I said, bittersweet. A lot of things are gone. What I like to say, and what I told my king, is that you can't see what the ocean is like when you're in a fishbowl. And I think we're in a glass, beautiful fishbowl right now, but there's more to explore in the ocean. There's more opportunity in the ocean. There's more to see in the ocean, and there is so much for us in the ocean. Sure, gotta get out of the little fishbowl and transition to the oceans, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm excited to go on this journey with you guys. I'm gonna be documenting it, and stay tuned for the details. In the dawn's embrace, hope takes flight, new beginnings, radiant and bright. From shattered dreams, we rise anew, with every dawn, a chance to pursue. In every end, a seed of birth, a chance to rewrite our own earth. With each sunrise, a canvas clean, to paint our dreams, yet unseen. Embrace the dawn, let go the past, for new beginnings, we're steadfast. With every step, we chart our faith, in the dance of light, we celebrate. So let us greet each other's morning light, with hearts aglow, souls taking flight. For in beginnings we find our way to brighter tomorrows, come that may. We started with our first destination, which was in Tulum mid-December. And it's like my favorite saying, massive action leads to massive results, was in full effect. We literally changed our lifestyle and everything we knew. We spent an all-nighter to pack all of our stuff and literally throw tons of stuff away. Who knew that would be so therapeutic? Taking all the stuff that you have never touched in over a year and literally throwing it down the garbage can at like 4 a.m. What it made me realize is change really is just that simple. So in this video, I'm going to bring to you all the changes that really come naturally with traveling that made a massive impact on my productivity, my focus, my creativity, my performance, wellness, and so much more, honestly. And that first change is obviously a big change in environment. I'm the one in charge of basically planning our travels, so I wanted to make sure that where we are staying is optimized for both our business and also personal development. Have a gym near us, be near healthy food options, being close to things that we can have just little daily adventures and be spontaneous, have a place where we can be outside in the sun, and a place where we knew that we could find some good connections and really get into the culture. And most importantly, for Tulum especially, I was like, we need to be near a place where we can get some bomb tacos. This place is so good, guys. They have the street of tacos and random dogs everywhere trying to see if they can get some last bites that people left behind. Can't forget about that. And I just realized after planning and being in these places that proximity is really everything. One of the things I took away from reading the book Atomic Habits by James Clear is that if you want to create a positive habit, you actually have to add less friction so that you can actually get to that positive habit. Say for example, you want to read before you go to bed, then put a book on the nightstand. If you want to go to the gym every morning, then make sure to have your gym clothes ready. If you want to eat healthier, make sure sure to be closer to those environments. Truth is, all of us are in control of our environment. And you can throw the excuse, but Olivia, I live in a small town. There's no gyms around me. Whatever the excuse is. I always say, when I even catch myself making an excuse about being my best self, is that where there is commitment, creativity will follow. So what does that even mean? That means that when you make a committed decision to change, which we exactly did, you will find creative ways to go along the journey successfully, no matter what your circumstances are. So changing your environment doesn't necessarily have to mean traveling. It can mean literally 1 to 2 days out of the week working at a cafe or co-working space. Changing environments is actually scientifically proven to increase your creativity, your focus, and your overall happiness. Not only is changing environments super helpful, but having a clean workspace is actually also as equally helpful to making sure that you are working efficiently and also productively. So this is your reminder to clear out your empty water bottles, your receipts, all of the unnecessary clutter you have around, because you actually have a 94% chance of it helping you when it comes to your work, your mood, your happiness, because a cluttered room equals a cluttered mind, and a clean room equals a clean, fresh mind. Speaking of cleaning up, let's talk about cleaning up that dang diet. Before we get into that talk, let's talk about what even is a freaking diet. Because I don't know who spread the word that a diet has to be healthy. You can literally have your diet be 3/4 pounders a day and hot Cheetos and Casamigos. That technically is still a diet. Diets are just simply a sum of what you eat. Right now, you are on a diet, whether it is healthy or unhealthy. Now, even though my diet was considered healthy in America, I'm vegan, eat pretty clean, it was still an American diet with American ingredients. Let me just tell you, the food and ingredients hit different internationally. In my opinion, I feel like I actually feel different eating internationally because they don't inject hormones or preservatives to the food here. I don't feel lethargic. Everything just feels so pure. And boy, is it delicious. I'm not completely talking down on American food quality, because there are places that you can go ahead and, get some good quality food. What I notice is very far few and in between, and a fruit smoothie costs $14, or just there's healthy food out there that are actually quality foods that cost you literally an arm and a leg. And in other countries, it literally costs 1/10 of the price for the same quality. Like, let's be so for real. But in the land of preservatives and hormones, the best route to take that will make you look good, build good, and also feel good is just going the whole foods route. Honestly, just going down the whole foods route from both being in America and here, what really is important to me is how I feel throughout the day and how lethargic I'm feeling, how sleepy I'm feeling, and actually like how clear my mind is. So whole foods literally mean just coming straight out of the ground like Mother Nature meant it to be, and having as little processing as possible. The more ingredients that it has, mostly ingredients that you've never heard of or that you really have a hard time pronouncing, the less whole it is. That is a great way to really shift and change your diet from here on out. Since we're talking about planning our diet differently, let's talk about planning differently, because what I realize is everything we have been taught about planning, just, first of all, it's never been effective, and also it's just a really flawed way of thinking about it. And this realization has really referenced me back to a quote by Dwight Eisenhower. And he basically says that plans are useless, but planning is indispensable. Don't worry, I had to search up what indispensable means too, because my big word vocabulary is growing, so bear with me. It's just another word for absolutely necessary. So basically, a plan is useless, but planning is absolutely necessary. And then I look deeper into the quote and how it relates to my life, and that every single time I pretty much try to follow a plan, I would end up actually like giving up the plan. Now, Dwight actually said that quote after he went to war, and after coming back from war, he realized that having a plan for war was not as efficient and effective on the battlefield. He said that the plan on the battlefield was pretty much useless because once he actually saw the real life situations of what was happening in war, it would never align greatly, would even make the plan effective. AKA aka you never know what life is going to throw at you, so who knows if the plan is even going to work. He realized that planning actually helped him see what direction to go and actually have a mission and purpose when going out to fight in the battlefield. When we actually get into the planning process, we understand our abilities, we understand our objectives, and we also understand what direction we want to go. Now, every time I look back at it, the reason why I failed my plans because I thought it was something that I had to really follow accurately or strictly. Whenever I didn't follow it one day, I'd be like, oh, it's just not a good plan, I'm gonna give it up. Now I'm starting to see planning as a fluid process that is gonna change as life changes, and also is going to just put me on a right path so I don't get sidetracked. Another way to think about planning that I actually touched upon on this channel is, instead of having 12-month goals, have 12-week goals. The truth is, we can actually conceptualize 12 weeks ahead rather than 12 months ahead. Also, a lot of people think they need a whole year to complete goals, when actually with aligned and consistent action, you can complete a goal in 12 weeks. I actually use my digital planner to plan out the action steps behind my next 12 weeks. The digital planner, it is in the description, but I always know that I will have 3 goals per quarter and a habit tracker to keep track. Now, along the lines of planning, let's talk about putting that plan into place, aka having an actual routine. Not gonna lie, since we've been traveling, our routine has been kind of trash, because when we go from country to country, those first few days or weeks, it doesn't matter how long we're staying at that country, we're adjusting. Maybe there is a time difference, time zone difference. We want to make sure we have the gym routine in there. We're getting activity, so getting enough sleep in America and making sure we're keeping up, because they're in a whole different time zone. But to make sure that I'm still working towards greatness even though we're traveling, I make sure to have non-negotiables that align with my goals. For example, one of my goals is actually to work on my YouTube every day. So whether that is scripting, editing, or posting. With that system and having that non-negotiable, I am making sure that I am actually growing my YouTube channel. From doing non-negotiables long enough, you will actually see, oh, this works best here, this works best at night. And you will actually naturally create that schedule for yourself and that routine. For example, for me, I know that once I wake up, I'm gonna go straight into meditation and also do my Duolingo, because I know that's when my brain is freshest and most malleable of the day. Yes, that little green owl has been my accountability partner for Spanish, so you guys will be seeing me become a trilingual queen very soon. Just wait on it. Now, I've wanted to learn Spanish for a very long time. I never really got to practicing it or being consistent enough to actually learn it. So I really asked myself, what is making me consistent this time around? And I realized it's because I made productivity fun. I didn't. Duolingo actually did. This is not even a sponsorship to Duolingo. I just genuinely am using it for Spanish. And what made me come to this realization was from actually reading the book Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abdaal. And in the book, he talks about how people think that they will get success and then they will feel joy, when in actuality, you have to feel joy first to actually gain your success. And I look back to every single time I stuck with something, it's because I felt genuine joy in doing it. I know society preaches hustle culture and work till your bones fall off, but personally, I have never seen somebody that has been able to do that sustainably. For example, I keep doing Duolingo because the platform is genuinely easy to use, and I kind of gamify it so it doesn't seem like you're just learning a boring high school subject. Now, is there going to be boring aspects of work? Absolutely. But can you find some way to make it joyful? Yes, you can as well. Maybe that is listening to your favorite song, but the instrumental version while you're working, or having a reward right after you do your work task. For me and my king, we personally do power hours, and every time after we do power hours, we do something, whether that's go on a walk, do a little adventure, or we just get like a smoothie or something. With doing this, I actually realized that when I get back to work, I can actually sustain my focus longer, and also my creativity is boosted. This all made me realize that having more joy, more pleasure, and also more adventure while you are working is actually going to give you the ultimate productivity, and it's going to help you do things for longer and also help you sustain your action for the long term. Most of the greats have actually accredited their success to actually finding joy in the work, such as Edison when making the light bulb, as well as a lot of actually findings we found in physics by finding joy and actually having fun and playing in their work. Now it's time for your greatness, so let's get into into the abundance aligned action of this video so that you can start taking action of everything we talked about. First is very simple. Clean your dang environment. Find ways where you can make it better, whether that is allowing more sunlight in or create a schedule where you can change your environment every now and then. Second, to clean up that diet, start incorporating 1 serving of whole foods in your day and then slowly have it in every meal. Right now you can pause, or after this video, create a grocery list for the next time you go and get some things that are actually going to nourish and energize your body. What are actions you need to take on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis so that you can actually reach those goals? Fourth, write down your daily non-negotiables and have your habit tracker so that slowly, as you are taking action day by day, you will then create your routine and schedule. Fifth, create a list for during or after your working sessions where you can incorporate more joy, more pleasure, and more adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed you guys being here. I missed you guys so much. So comment down below if you have any questions or you just want to give me a message. I read all of my comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.